you can't go to Pleasanton without seeing that downtown. It's one of the cities that has a defined downtown area that is bustling. Great restaurants. On a Friday night, Saturday night, you'll see people out there walking. You'll see people out there dining, enjoying their time. Well, welcome back to the Cornerstone Realtor Team podcast. We're happy that you're with us this week. Well, today we're back to our series about the local cities. We're discussing the pros and the cons of different cities. We did Dublin and we got a lot of views, and we thank you for viewing those. Today we're going to talk about Pleasanton, one of the hidden gems in the Tri-Valley. And if you've been to Pleasanton, you'll realize it's the cutest little town. And so we're going to talk about the pros and the cons. That way you know what's good and what's bad. Jamil?
Yeah, I mean, the schools are just amazing in Pleasanton. I love Pleasanton, but they also have a culture around them. And Pleasanton Unified has high test scores, really good schools. It has community, and they prioritize education. The parents are deeply involved. And the local businesses, they really do a good job of sponsoring events.
Yeah, well, another thing is you can't go to Pleasanton without seeing that downtown. It's one of the cities that has a defined downtown area that is bustling. Great restaurants. On a Friday night, Saturday night, you'll see people out there walking. You'll see people out there dining, enjoying their time. Saturday mornings, they have a great farmers market that you can go to pick up local fresh produce. A lot of networking events in Pleasanton. It's a mixture of old residents that have been there for many years. That's one thing about Pleasanton. You'll realize a lot of people that live there do not move. Plus, there's a new incoming younger families that have called Pleasanton their home because they love the cuteness and the charm of the downtown area, which is really very cute. You should go visit it. There's a great restaurants along the main street. Also, great ice cream places, especially Meadowlark, where you can go and get some ice cream, go through the drive-thru. That's kind of an iconic place in Pleasanton. So they have a great downtown area for entertaining and enjoying your weekends.
So the homes in Pleasanton they weather the storm with a downturn very well. It's just a combination of schools and not a lot of land and the old charm of a city. It's just a beautiful place to raise a family, very safe location, and homes are anywhere from 1.4 to 2+ million right now. So a little higher than Dublin, but definitely a great place, and the market is very stable there.
Yes, and Pleasanton is a great about community events. They have a park downtown where they do have a lot of bands that come and play. There's a lot of community events that you can join and be a part of. And not only that, but if you like outdoors, you like to hike, there's a lot of hiking trails. There's a huge park off of Burnell that you can go and play sports and just go and have fun and have a picnic and have a great time. So for community, there's a lot of things happening. And for lifestyle, there's a lot of places that you can hike and enjoy yourself. It's a really great family city.
So the location of Pleasanton is situated where you have access to 580 and 680. So it's right there at the crossroads. It's a commuter hub, and the locals know during rush hour, that's the problem, right? Getting on and off the freeways. But if you're heading towards Silicon Valley in the morning, you got to leave early, and when you're coming back, you better leave early too. So definitely traffic, but it's right off the 680, so you can exit kind of anywhere off Burnell and you can make it home, but definitely it's right there off of 680, so that's good.
Yeah. Yes, and so these are positive things. Let's talk about some of the negative things. You will notice in Pleasanton, out of all the Tri-Valley cities, that it's pretty pricey. The median price of a home is 1.7 to 1.9 million. It is not cheap, especially if you're a first-time buyer. It's a hard market to break in. We're talking condominiums are 900,000 if you want a good condo, 900K. So it's a city for move-up buyers. What does that mean? That means you own a house somewhere and you got built up some equity and you feel like, okay, I want to go into Pleasanton. You're going to cash out and move into the city and use that as a hefty down payment to get your payment to where it's in check. So definitely Pleasanton, one of the issues, it's very pricey and the prices hold well. So a lot of positive things, but one of the negatives, it's a market that's hard to break into unless you are a move-up buyer.
You know, the hidden trade-off with Pleasanton, one of the cons is there's not enough, apartments and ADUs and things like that. So not too much of the, those types of things. But it's clean, safe, and orderly. It's kind of too much of that. There's not a lot of diversity compared to Dublin. So
right. Also, Pleasanton stays pretty hot during the summer. That's another thing that you will have to use your air conditioner a lot in Pleasanton. So you're talking the night in the 90s in the evening. So it's a pretty hot climate there. So that's kind of one of the things. It could be positive, it could be negative. Limited nightlife. You don't have the bars and the things that stay open late. Most of the restaurants by 9:30, 10, they're closed. So it's not much of a nightlife. It's more of a family-oriented town. So if you're looking for that, where you want to, leave your house at 9 and go somewhere to party and have a nightlife, Pleasanton is not the place for that. But it is very family-friendly and definitely hot summer nights. So get ready for that AC bill to drive up the cost of electricity. And that's the hot summer and limited nightlife. That's one of the cons of Pleasanton.
But if you have solar, you won't have the high electricity,
Yes,
right?
you need solar.
Get solar because of the hot days and the sun is beaming and you're going to save some electricity. So growth limits and strict zoning. Pleasanton is known for that. They're very protective of their suburban character, which means slower housing growth and tight zoning rules. That keeps values strong, but limits opportunities for modern, mixed use, or higher density development. That's it for today's podcast on Pleasanton. Stay tuned. We're going to be doing the whole Tri-Valley and diving deeper into cities, not only from a 50,000 view, but kind of close up. So stay tuned. Don't forget to share this. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, wherever you get your stuff, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.